Hello, trading is closed on August 16th, 2018. I'd like to start out by thanking the people who've been emailing me thank yous, even though I don't acknowledge them every time. I do appreciate it. There's no shortage of people who call me all kinds of names when I'm wrong, but when I'm right, it's nice to hear that too. Okay, yesterday we said unless this low fell, higher prices should print, which they did. Looked for a pattern with the early low and the late high. We got that. Tomorrow's pattern has the early low. It doesn't preclude us from gapping up first. And if we don't gap up first and take out this high fast, this is a very negative pattern because we gapped up, hit a series of higher highs, couldn't hold on to any of them, couldn't hold on to these prior highs. This was all set to go to make new highs, and it doesn't happen. It leads to a drop and probably a big one. During the day, MEJT gave a buy signal but said the move wouldn't stick. So the drop was false. We got the retracement. There still is this target here. MEJT gives targets, not entries or exits, and it's possible to give higher and lower targets from the same pattern. That's what happened. Much as I'd like to see this print in its preferred time frame tomorrow, everything else is about as negative as you get. We have a wall into the close, tends to lead to gapping down the next day. Note that we're in a steady decline in a pattern which ought to be going up, and as soon as liquidity dries up, people are buying with abandon. Still isn't, it's not the professionals buying, and it still isn't enough to clear any of these highs. The bad news doesn't stop there. Here's a stilt, that's a diamond. The origin of the left stilt is resistance. It can be support if you go past it, but here support failed to hold and went under significant levels, these prior highs. The first test of the origin of the left stilt in general does not work. We have a rally due to news about China and trade. The rule about big moves from news announcements is they get reversed promptly and completely. You have a straight line here with a handle sloping up. It's analogous to this straight line with a handle sloping down. It's not sustainable. It tends to get reversed quickly and completely, giving us a target of going down to the origin of the stilt. If this is 1, you've got an ABC with nice Fibonacci ratios. You take the height of this consolidation, that's 50%, comes to the same price. The same price is also a 78.6% retracement of this whole drop. So we have a lot of fib resistance right at this high, reversal past significant levels right when that happened. A pattern doomed from the start because it was from a news announcement and because of resistance here. Throw in the handle sloping up. You've got all you need for lower prices tomorrow in spite of the MEJT target, and perhaps much lower prices down to here at least. Once again, you'll know before the open if the pattern gets invalidated, if we gap up and promptly take out this high. But if that doesn't happen, I look for lower prices tomorrow, possibly much lower. And that's today's call.